I've got a bit of a Retribution story myself. Actually, two of them. The first one was for my first job. I was 16 years old and I was working at Cold Stone Creamery. Ice cream parlor. Awesome place to work. I had only been working there about 2 weeks when you walked in. I greeted you just as I greet everybody else. Hello, welcome to Cold Stone. When you're ready, just let me know. You said okay, and I remember it was you and your lovely wife. After about 30 seconds or so, you pointed a finger at me and you waved me over. And you asked me, what size fits into your waffle bowl? And I said, any size, small, medium, or large. And you said, okay, just give me a little bit longer. And I said, alright, just let me know. And we were just cleaning up from the rush that we had just had about 5 minutes earlier before you walked in. Then you called me over again. You looked over at your wife and said, honey, are you ready? She said, yes, but you order first. So you did. You said, I would like a chocolate ice cream with marshmallows and M&Ms and a waffle bowl. I looked at you and I said, okay, which size? And you said the size that fits into the waffle bowl. I said, sir, either the small, medium, or large all fit into the waffle bowl. It's like, but okay. I looked at you and you looked at me and I said, which size did you want? He said, the size that goes in the waffle bowl. I said, again, for the second time, third time, either the small, the medium, or the large fit into the waffle bowl. You looked at me and with this look on your face you said, I know this is hard for you to understand, but I want the size that goes in there. I looked at you back and I said, a large? You said yes. So I made your large chocolate ice cream with your mix-ins. Your 2 mix-ins. Put it all together and put it in the waffle bowl. Next I asked your lovely wife what she was having. She said, oh, I just want a small strawberry ice cream, nothing mixed in. But could I get it in a cone, please? I said, okay. So I balled it up, put it in the cone, and gave it to your wife. I went over to our cash register, tabbed everything in, and told you your total. You looked at me in a bit of surprise, and you said, isn't that a little much? I said, no. You have a large with 2 mix-ins. The first mix-in is free. The second one costs a little bit extra. But should my mix-in count for hers? You said. I said, no. It's per ice cream. And on top of that, you have a waffle bowl, and she has a waffle cone, which is also extra. You threw a $20 bill at me. And you left before I could give you back your change, which, if I remember correctly, was a little bit over $5. You kinda did ruin my night. Luckily there wasn't that much time left, but it burned in my mind for a while. It was my first negative experience ever working anywhere. My second Retribution, when I was working at Radio Shack. In the last couple of weeks that I was working there, I had a customer that came in and purchased a camera. Digital camera, a very nice digital camera for almost $200. A few days later, he came back, opened the box, and it was completely shattered. There were pieces that were not attached. The screen was completely shattered and the LCDs had bled into the camera. And you had the audacity to tell me that that's how you got it when you opened the box when you got home. Now you see, with any high-dollar item like that, I always, and I mean always, showed the customer before he left the store what condition it was in. And I remember doing it with you. You argued with me, one of my employees, and my manager for over 30 minutes, and that's how you got it. The professionalism that I had prevented me from taking the camera that you had purchased and you dropped, or you ran over with a car that you tried to scam us with, and shove it down your throat. But my professionalism got in the way. I vowed that if you ever came into my store again, I was going to kick you out right away. Luckily, I wasn't there long enough. Luckily, you never came in again. Because if you had, I would not have been held accountable for my actions. Well, there's my 2 tales of Retribution. Use it as you will. Sure, one was from a long time ago and one was a little bit more recent, but it doesn't matter. Anything bad that happens always sticks with you. It's always burned into your memory. Let this be a lesson to everybody out there. If you are stupid, and you try to do stupid things, sure, we may not do anything right off the bat, but inevitably, through our power or no power of our own, retribution is coming, and it will not be pretty.